Hi students, it's Mr. Nguyen here. Today we're going to play with quizzes, some practice over domain and range, and how we use different type of notations to indicate the domain and the range, okay? So let's start with this first problem. I think there are 20 problems and we're going to get through all of them. All right, this question says, what is the range of the graph? Now, a reminder, the range of the graph, range are all the y values, right? Range are all the y values. Okay, so in order to read this graph correctly, you got to read it from the bottom to the top, right? So we're going to go over here and we say, okay, well, the my mouse pad is not working very well. It's being difficult. Sorry, it won't follow my command. So we got to read it from the bottom to the top of this graph. Well, the bottom has a limit, right? It doesn't go any further than -1. So we know we start at -1. And then if you keep going on this graph, as you can see, the arrow is pointing, indicating the graph will travel indefinitely up that way. So heading the positive direction. So we can say that the range is starting from -1 all the way up to infinity. Okay, so that's the one we're going to be picking. Okay, so -1 up to infinity. And if you look at all these choices, the -1 has a bracket to indicate that's the inclusion. Okay, we include that value. And then this infinity, the infinity will always have a parentheses. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. So that is our answer choice. We can enter a 1, or we can just select that. Yay! Oh, we got sound effects. Well, I got 600 points. I took a long time, that's why. All right, I just want to explain it to you guys. So let's take a look at this graph really carefully, and we are looking for the domain, and it says select all that apply. That means there might be more than one answer. So let's look at this. So let's find out, let's put in verbal statements, like say, well, let's just use words and say what the domain is first. Okay, let's look at the graph. So the domain goes on the x-axis, so it starts at -3 and it keep going and going and going, and this arrow is pointing to the right, indicating that the graph will continue to travel indefinitely to the right. So we can say that anything is greater than -3 will be the domain, right? And this there's a closed circle here, so we know that we're going to have to include that -3 value. Okay, so it's gonna equal to that value as well. So keep that in mind, from -3 to infinity. Okay. All right, let's get back to our problem over here. So -3 to infinity, this is one of them. I'm gonna select that one. And there seems to be another answer, maybe. Oh, this is called the set builder notation. Anything greater than -3. So this is saying x is greater than -3. So to read this as it's written, it says the domain is the set of all x values such that x is greater than or equal to -3, which is exactly what we described earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and select this answer as well. Okay, submit. Awesome. I love those little memes. Those memes are sometimes a little corny, but I did not come up with the memes. That's from Quizizz. All right, the domain is found by reading the ends of a graph from where to where. So domain is the x value, and we always want to go from small to large. That means we have to go from left to right. So I'm going to select this one. Okay. Hey, I'm getting faster. Oh, I'm in the 10th place. How shameful. The range is found by reading the ends of a graph from where to where. Okay, so the range is the y value, and we want to go from small to large. So it's going to have to be from the bottom to top, which is, this one. Help me study. What? Oh, could you help me study? What is this? Oh, I got power up. Write the following range in set builder notation. Oh, okay. So here's an interesting one. This is called the interval notation, and we're going to convert this interval notation to set builder notation. So the interval notation says it goes from 4 to infinity. So anything greater than 4, but we're not including 4. So our set builder notation is not going to have an equal sign, right? And we're talking about range, so we cannot select x values. We have to look at the y values. So it's either the green answer, or whatever that color is, the green answer, or the orange or yellow answer. Um, so I'm going to say it's the yellow one because we cannot include 4. It's a parenthesis, so we don't have equal sign. So I'm going to say it's this one. Yay. Hey, I got power up again. What is this? Stop. Oh, I have to stop it. Stop. You're facing network issue. Great. Do I have to start over? Oh my god, no I don't. Okay, good. Oh, I'm in second place? Is that what it means? Oh, my time is running out. Oh no. Okay, what are we looking for? The range of the graph. So the range go from the bottom to the top. Well, the top looks like it's right here, but if you look at the arrow is pointing towards that direction. That means it's going to continue to travel up, right? So this little, is that a -9? Why is that a negative? Or is that a dash? Okay, that should not be a negative number because up there is all positive. So I'm gonna pretend that I'm not seeing these little sign in front of these numbers, okay? Because those are positive values. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody screwed up there. Sorry. So we are going from -15 all the way up to infinity for the range. All right, so let's look at this. -15 all the way to infinity. So, oh, this one is correct. It's in inequality symbol, but it's correct. Y value greater than -15. That's what we said, right? All the way up. So the range is a set of all real numbers. That is not correct. -15 to infinity. This seems that it's correct, but the problem is they did not include the -15 as we're supposed to. We're supposed to include the -15, right? There's those dots right there. And then this one actually includes the -15. So I am going to pick that one and the first one. Submit. All right. Well, apparently I took more than 2 minutes to do that one. So, oh, power up again. Stop, stop, stop. Double Jeopardy. Oh, I don't know how to use these things. Maybe I should use it now. Ooh, I'm second place. Did they misspell my name? I'm going to use Double Jeopardy. Okay. What is the range? Okay, let's look at this graph. The range, again, goes from bottom to top. So it looks like it traveled not -5, but this would be -4, including that value, right? Because there's no hole, there's no circle there, all the way up to 5. And you see, if you look at this value, you're like, well, this one is open, but that one's closed, which means the closed circle is going to fill in the open circle. So we have to include the value 5, right? So we're going to say the range goes from -4 up to 5. Okay, so let's see which one that is. -4 up to 5, but this one is not including it. I'm supposed to include it. Oh, this one right here. I'm including both values. Okay. Awesome. Who is first place? I cannot see. Express the following in the interval notation. So we're given. This is called the not set builder, but inequality, right? And then we're going to put it in interval notation. Well, the interval notation is replacing by a comma, right? We replace the comma in between the starting point and the ending point. So we go from -9 to -4. But -9 is not equal, so we are going to be using parentheses. And then the -4, we do want to equal to that, so we're going to be using brackets. So it's going to be parentheses -9, comma, -4 bracket. Which one is that? Parentheses -9, comma, -4 bracket is this one right here. Okay, all of these are including the values, and this one doesn't include any of them, but our interval here has to include the -4, so I think it's this one. Yay. Hey, I didn't run out of time this time. Brilliant. We are so smart. Hey, we're first place. Nice. All right, we are converting set builder. So we're taking interval and put it in set builder. Okay. So all of these are x, so that's good. We go from -infinity to 5 including. So our set builder is going to have an equal sign. Anything that is greater than, or actually less than, right? Less than 5, because 5 is the largest number in this notation. So all of the values that are less than 5. So which one does that say? I think it's this one, right? Less than 5, and I want to include it, so it's less than or equal to. So I think I'm gonna say it's the orange one. Yeah, I'm on fire. Uh, okay, sometimes these memes go by so fast I don't even get a chance to read and understand what it means. So anyway, what is the domain of this graph? Oh, do you know what this big R means? It stands for the set of all real numbers, right? The set of all real numbers. It just means everything. It just means all of the values. All right, let's look at the graph. We're looking for domain. So domain go from left to right. Oh, the arrow keys on both ends. That means we're going from -infinity all the way to +infinity. Oh, which means exactly the same as all real numbers. So I know this is going to be one of the answer. And then I know this is one of the answer because we say it's go from negative to +infinity. That's not the answer. This one is very wrong because we never use bracket to, I mean, bracket means I include the value, right? I equal to that value. Well, you cannot equal to infinity because you don't know where that is. So using a bracket on infinity is silly. Okay, that's why we're using parentheses. We don't include parentheses. We don't include the absolute the infinity. I can't say infinity because we don't know where it is. So don't ever pick this answer ever because it's wrong. Always submit. Awesome. Are we there yet? Oh my God, we're only halfway. Oh, we gotta speed up. We're still first place, but we gotta speed up. Okay, state the domain of the given graph. Select all that apply. Okay, so the domain go from left to right. So we're going from left here. That's -5, -4, -3, not including. So I know I'm going to have parentheses and no equal sign. All the way to this value right here, which is 3. Okay, so I'm going from -3, not including, to +3, including. Okay, so let's take a look over here. This one's one of them. -3 not including, and then +3 including. This one is also one of them because it's not equal to at -3 and it's equal to at 3, and it's an x value. That means the domain is the set of all x values such that x is between these two numbers, including 3 but not including -3. Okay, so that's how you read that, or that's what it means. Submit. Okay. All right. Putting the ICANN in Pelican. Okay, so this is the set builder notation. X, the domain is all the values that are greater than 6, including it, right? So which of the following is the interval notation? So we want to include, so we know we're going to have a bracket where 6 is, and we are greater than 6, which means 6 is the smallest value. So it needs to be on the left. I think it's this one right here. 6 is the smallest value, and then everything greater than that. that means it's infinity positive. So I'm gonna select this one. Awesome. Hey, power up again. All right, what do I got this time? Oh, come on. Stop. Does it stop or do I stop it? Oh, no, not again. Really? Okay, so you can just forget about my power-ups like that? Oh, I'm going to do double jeopardy again. Activate. Oh, I cannot miss this one. In set notation, the infinity symbol are not used. Okay. Instead, what is used to represent the graph that uses all real number? Oh, it's the letter R. Oh, remember we talked about that letter R earlier? All real numbers? Oh, I barely got it correct. Silly bear. Write the following in interval notation. So this is saying all values that are less than 8. So 8 is the highest value, not including it though, right? So parenthesis where A is, and then everything less than that, which means negative infinity. So I think this is it right here. Negative infinity up to 8, right? Double jeopardy. Yeah, I am first place. Okay. What is the range of the graph? Oh, it's the same graph, but they want the range now. The range go from bottom all the way to the top. So the bottom looks like I start at 1, right? I start at 1 on the bottom. And then the arrow key just, the arrow means I am going to continue traveling up there. So it's going to start at 1. 1 is the smallest value, and then infinity is the biggest value, and then I include that value. So we are doing set notation. Oh no, we're doing interval notation. So we start at 1 and we travel to positive. I think it's this one right here. Yay. Hey, we're at 15. Awesome. Okay. Question 16. Oh, it's this stupid graph again with the negative up there. Oh, that bothers me so much. This bothers me so much. I know I'm pretending to not seeing it, but it's bothering me. Okay, what are we doing? Domain. Oh, the arrow keys just mean that it going infinitely that direction and infinitely that direction. So it's all real. Oh, it's all real. Which one says all real? Oh, this one says all real, and this one also says all real. Okay, so submit. Awesome. I haven't even missed one. What? I have no idea what that means. Alright, 17. Express in interval notation. So we are going from -8 all the way up to 8, not including 8. So bracket, parentheses. Bracket, parentheses. Here it is. Yes. Number 17. Oh, come on, stop. Oh, I gotta use up all of these because I'm almost done. Stop. Oh, every single time. Wow. I'm gonna do times 2. I don't need the erasers, do I? I need times 2. Oh, I actually have to activate it. Oh, there we go. The set of all y values is used to graph a function are called the set of all y value. Y values would be the range. Here we go. Range. That was an easy one. I'm glad I used the double points. Okay. Maybe we'll use the eraser this time because we're almost done. We erased one of the answer. In interval notation, positive and negative values, positive and negative infinity are always closed in by, parentheses. Remember, we don't include infinity because that's silly. We don't know what value that is. So parentheses. Okay. Last question. Is your teacher a monster? Well, I hope you don't think I'm a monster. I'm trying to help you. The set of all x values used to graph a function are called, this one is too easy. It's called the domain. X values domain. And guys, we mastered it. Well, I hope you guys had fun through that and learned something. The game's ended. I thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you in the next tutorial video, whatever that may be. Bye bye.